Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here today. Now today's reading is the mid-monthly reading for all of the signs for the month of March 2022. The mid-monthly, I will be doing the 2 3-card spreads, right? So looking at love and relationship and career and finance, okay? For the reading, I'm using the Sun and Moon Tarot deck by Vanessa Decort and Wheel of the Year Tarot by Los Scarabeo. Just a reminder, these are general readings. The messages may or may not resonate. I'd also encourage you to watch not just your sun sign, but also your moon and rising, okay? Also, if you are new today, welcome. I hope that you enjoy the video. If you do, I would ask that you please give it a like and think about maybe subscribing to the channel. For those of you who have been with me, I'm happy to have you here today and hope that you continue to enjoy the readings. And if you would like more frequent content, I do the short readings over on TikTok. You can find me there at Changing Phases Tarot. All right, I will stop for now and we'll see each of the signs in a second for the reading. Hi Gemini, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. I have been shuffling off camera, but I will give the deck a few more shuffles. So we're starting off with your career and finance portion of the reading. So Spirit, what are the messages for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Career and finance, mid-month March. Messages for Gemini. Okay, we'll do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. Okay, in the past position, you have the 9 of Pentacles. In the present position, you have the Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups. And the future position, you have the Hermit, Major Arcana number 9. So you have 2 9s, 1 ace. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the 3 of Pentacles. And if I look beneath that, we have the 5 of the Major Arcana, which is the Hierophant. So, yeah, for some of you, there could be a new contract coming in, a new business venture, signing on the dotted line, signing legal paperwork, documents, a contract, with the Hierophant showing up here behind this 3 of Pentacles, because Hierophant, he's, as this religious figure, he sits at the head of a large institutions, and we usually associate the Hierophant with, institutions such as the church, can be the government, schools, universities, and, it can be you joining a large institution like a big corporation or, a company. So all of the onboarding that goes into that. And then we have, overall energy 3 of Pentacles. This can be its completion of, an initial milestone. And then it's also, sort of looking at where you are, do you need to do anything differently? Do you need to partner with other people? There's a partnership element to this, or, a team, working on a team or with other people. So, you could be involved in a team project that could be significant over the next couple of weeks, but it looks very solid. The 9 of Pentacles in the past position, you could be in a very strong financial situation, just to begin with, right? This is like sometimes referred to as the Bachelor or Bachelorette card. It's having worked long and hard at what you do, and you have now the life that you've always envisioned for yourself. You can see here he's financially stable. There's a great deal of wealth. He's in this, beautiful garden where he's actually reaping the rewards of his hard work. He has the grapes there. He's planted and taken care of what he's been working on, and now he's able to reap the rewards of that. So a very strong, stable financial energy. So you could already be in this, position of financial stability, And then there's great potential coming in here with this Ace of Chalices. This can be, aces are blessings from the universe. They are, sort of the universe extending this chalice, this new opportunity to you. And it's, in this case, in the case of the chalices, it's something that brings you great joy, great emotional fulfillment. So not only is it like a new opportunity and, new job opportunity or partnership opportunity, but it's one that, is sort of marrying the financial with the emotional. So it brings you great joy as well. Aces are yes cards. So if there's something you've been waiting on an answer, if you've interviewed for a job, or, if you're waiting to hear back about a loan, or, you're waiting to sign the official documents, this is the yes coming in. Okay. And then you have in the future, the Hermit. The Hermit is a spiritual figure. He goes usually, he's off by himself, goes off into the wilderness or up on the mountains, and he's seeking out that spiritual guidance or knowledge. So there's, retreating, sort of reflection here as well with the Hermit. The Hermit's associated with the sign of Virgo, so you might be dealing with a Virgo. We have water energy here with the chalices, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have earth energy with the pentacles, right? So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So Virgo is showing up a couple of times here. We also have the Hierophant, who's Taurus. So yeah, earth energy is strong in the spread. But there's an opportunity. For some of you, depending on when you listen to the the reading, you might have already received this opportunity, or it could still be coming in for you. But it's definitely one that it's going to bring you happiness. But there could be this team element to it, right? Even though you have this very solitary figure of the Hermit, the overall energy of this Three of Pentacles could be, a partnership or a team type of opportunity, working on a team, or you're joining, entering into like a larger department, a larger team. The Hermit is also about, proceeding, but proceeding with caution, reflecting. So yes, you will move ahead. You might be a little cautious if you have, and that's going from sort of working on your own, having this, independent energy of the Nine of Pentacles, to working with others or teaming up with others. You might be moving forward, but a little cautiously. That could be with the Hermit showing up. There might be taking a more cautious approach to it, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you are moving forward. You're signing on the dotted line. You're signing the contract, but you're entering into it, with your eyes wide open and cautious, I would say. So there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's move on to your love and relationship. So, love and relationships for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Love and relationship for the rest of the month of March, so mid-month March. Okay, that one flipped over. We have the Hangman. Love and relationship for Gemini. Divide the deck. All right, so the Hangman came out in the past position, Major Arcana number 12. In the present, you have Temperance. I swear, this card has been coming out for so many of the signs. Major Arcana number 14. Future position, you have the Seven of Swords. In this deck, it's called Futility, and I will pull a clarifier on that. We have the Three of Cups, which is, in this deck, it's called Abundance. Bottom of the deck, you have the Universe. This is Major Arcana. This is the World card, okay? So there's a significant ending in a relationship, right? in a chapter or cycle of your life. You know, you could be, sometimes when the universe shows up, and it's a successful completion, right? So you could be going from being single to in a relationship, or going from in a relationship to engaged, or engaged to getting married, or, you know, from living on your own to moving in together, or from not having children to being pregnant, you know, or from being pregnant to actually giving birth to this child and being, you know, parents in the real world. So there's a cycle coming to an end here, but it's successful, right? There's a successful completion, and then obviously with the universe, what comes in after that, it goes back around to the Fool, right? This is the completion of the Fool's journey, and it's back around to the Fool again, so new cycles beginning. The Hangman in the past position, oh, and also the universe, it's associated with the sign of Capricorn, okay? The Hangman in the past position, so you might have already been through this energy, right? Again, depending on when you listen to the reading, but the Hangman's associated with the sign of Pisces. We have Sagittarius with the Temperance, and then we have more water and air over here. But the Hangman is all about seeing things from a different perspective, right? If he were the right way up, he would not have the same vantage point that he does being in this position. He's in this meditative pose. He's reflecting on a situation. He's taking this time out. Can also speak of a delay, some type of delay, but there's a reason. There's, you know, divine orchestration going on behind the scenes. So a delay in something happening, but he understands that there needs to be this delay. He needs to have this time to reflect, to see things from a different point of view. In the present, we have Temperance, which is, you know, it's a card of balance. It speaks of moderation, of finding or following that middle path of, you know, it's a joining together. We have the yin yang, this light and dark. So, you know, in a relationship, there's two people coming together, both bringing, you know, their own qualities, their own past experiences, and then joining together in this very balanced relationship. So you could balance each other out. There's harmony. You come together, you know, to form this sort of more complete partnership, or, you know, both of you bringing the positive and the negative, but bringing your own, you know, your own experiences and your own self to the relationship. So it's a card of balance, is the Temperance card. So there's balance coming in the present, right? There's been this time to reflect. You could have been even on your own for a while, right? Maybe if you're not already in a relationship, you could have had this time to reflect, and now, you know, we have this balance in the present. And then future, the Seven of Swords, you know, it typically speaks of, it's a card of betrayal. This can be somebody, you know, sort of sneaking around behind your back. It can be, you know, it's not the greatest of energies, which is why I pulled a clarifier. And the clarifier is abundance. We have the Three of Cups as the clarifier on it. So, and it's interesting because in this deck, it's called futility, right? And, you know, typically the Seven of Swords, it's like, yeah, it can be somebody going behind your back, somebody acting in a sort of a, you know, a sneaky manner. It can be reckless, you know, like doing sort of reckless actions. It can be, it can also be like negative thinking, right? So if it's not somebody else doing this to you, right? Futility, this can be sort of deceiving yourself, or like having a fickle mind, or futile plans, or self-deception. So this can be like self-sabotage in this deck. And I know it's a slightly different take on the Seven of Swords. And, you know, the clarifier, possibly what could help it, is the Three of Cups, which is getting together with friends, you know, rejoicing. The Three of Cups can also be like celebration. So celebrating news of a pregnancy, birth of a child, an engagement, a wedding. So there's, you know, what's going to get you out or help you with the Seven of Swords is energy is the Three of Cups. So, you know, getting together with friends, going out, meeting up for a drink. It's the, you know, this in this deck it's called abundance, but it's the getting together and sharing, right, of this moment, this experience with other people. So celebrating the friendship, sharing, coming together. You know, there's great emotional bliss with the Three of Cups as well. So there's, yeah, it's more like I feel like it's more what's going on in your mind as opposed to somebody else, you know, deceiving you. It's more about self-sabotage. I keep getting self-sabotage. And if it's, you know, if you getting into a new, this new phase of a relationship, or taking things to the next level, or, you know, moving in together, getting engaged, whatever it might be, yeah, don't just rely on others. Talk to your friends, right? Get together with friends. That's what's going to get you out of this self-sabotaging energy of the Seven of Swords, because I mean it all looks very positive, right? Actually, both readings look very positive for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. Look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.